My students had a few questions for me after the last Illustrator tutorial about round logos and type on a path. So if you hit the Option and Shift key together and you pull out a circle, it'll be a perfect circle that starts in the middle. If you want to change the weight of the line of the circle, you go to the Properties menu, and if you want to change the color, you go to the Color menu. I have the fill on this one empty. Now I'm creating different layers, and if I want to change the size of a circle, I can hold the Option and Shift key, or on a PC it would be the Alt and Shift key, and I can actually change the size of the circle, and it will expand evenly from the center. If I don't hold the Option or Alt key, it will remain a perfect circle, but it will expand from whatever corner you pull it from. If you don't hold the Shift key down, it will pull out into an ellipse and get distorted. So what I did was I duplicated a layer, locked the original layer, changed the color of the new layer, and then holding the Option and Shift key, changed the size. And that's how I was able to create circles within circles that were all perfectly lined up. Regarding text, I'm using the Type on a Path tool, which is hidden under the Type tool, and I'm clicking on the path of the circle, and I can change the size of the type, I can change the font, and I can also change both the outline and fill of the type using the exact same properties menu that I used when I was making the circles. Now, once I have the type established exactly how I want it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my name, Rachel Wintenberg, and then I'm going to duplicate the layer, and I'm going to hide the layer, the original layer, and I'm going to make the new layer read the Helpful Art Teacher. Now what I want is for the Helpful Art Teacher to be written along the bottom and for Rachel Wintenberg to be written along the top. The only problem is if I make it written along the bottom, it's going to be upside down. So watch what I do. I'm going to arrange the type on the top. I'm going to duplicate the layer. I'm going to hide the layer underneath. I'm going to change the type to read the Helpful Art Teacher on the top layer. And then I'm going to go up to the menu on the top, the words on the top, and I'm going to click on the word type. So I'm changing it to the Helpful Art Teacher. And now I'm going to go up to the top, click on the word type, and I'm going to then click on Type in a Path, type in a path, and then Type on a Path options. I'm going to click Flip, and I'm going to click Preview. And you're going to see that it's right side up, but now it's on the bottom. And then I'm going to unhide the top layer. And now I have this perfect round logo with the words on the top right side up and the words on the bottom also right side up. When you're done with your design, you're going to click File, Export, Export As, and pick PNG with a transparent background, and make sure that it's the high res. You're going to have to change it from 72 to 300 points per inch, because 72 is the default. And in that way you can export it as a portable network graphic with a clear background. The other format that graphic designers often use is what's called an SVG, or scalable vector graphic, and that's used if you're going to be printing something very large like a billboard, and you want to be able to scale it up without losing any of the resolution.